God, are we going live? We are. We love to thrive when we're live. Love to thrive. It is that time of the week again. How beautiful is that? I'm just going to center. I'm just going to ground. I'm just going to allow. I'm just going to let go. I'm going to bring in 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 worth of clients. And we're going to have so much fun doing it because I love money, money loves me. We are a magnet between the dynamic duo, you and me, in Unk Tree. Here we go. Here we go. So if you don't know who we are, if you don't know who we are, my name's Miriam Brewer, and this is my business partner,
Claudia Forward.
And so,
like a game show host, really. It's like, and here we are.
I got it right. Woo! We just won a prize. Okay. Let's start off with a celebration, Claudia. What are you celebrating this beautiful Wednesday?
I am celebrating a conversation with the kids, which resulted, and it was quite a confronting conversation where we were asking for quite a number of change of behaviours with them, because for me, how I do anything is how I do everything. So what I expect of my clients, I am also expecting of the kids and what we do ourselves. And so celebrating that, and the fact that what it turned into is we got cookies today because Ariane made some cookies, and that is a good thing. So it's all good. And we played what do you call it? Corridor cornhole yesterday, and it was loads of fun.
We love a good corridor cornhole, and they've got the most beautiful wooden cornhole corridor thing to play on because her husband's a legend.
Yes,
and thank you for that. Good to see you here, Gerard, and very nice to see you, Sarah. I am celebrating. I'm celebrating actually taking it easy. I've not worked very hard, or I've worked very smartly, but not very hard this week, which has been amazing. And I'm celebrating that we have 109 in our group. And bear in mind, when we started off, we had 28, and we ain't even getting started yet. We haven't even touched the sides. So I'm really celebrating that. And it's the little things, people. It's the little things. In the other Vortex group that I'm in, I have managed to keep that post of us at the top 3 for the last 4 days. And I'm learning on how to do that. So with that, guys, Joe, good to see you here. You can join us in a week.
Let us know where you're from.
Please.
And please let us know where you're from and where are you from and what are you celebrating today? What are you celebrating in this moment?
There's always something to celebrate. There's always something to commiserate. Let's change that around to what can we celebrate? Because if we start off every single week with one little or one huge celebration, it does not matter. What's important as I ground here and now, what is important, it's the little things. You have 2 eyes, one nose, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth, a heart that's beating, all of those good things. So please type in there what you're celebrating because it's super exciting. We are going to be doing some card readings tonight, and we are going, good to see you, Sydney. We're in Sydney as well. We are going to be doing them randomly, so by feeling rather than by numbers or anything like that, because basically we F it up if we do it that way anyway. And
it's quite a challenge to follow it through. Okay, so we've got Melbourne, Taronga, Sydney, New Zealand. Amazing.
Awesome. I'm just getting some cards out.
Jared, your dog Roxy has not had a seizure for 45 days. Amazing.
That is so beautiful. So good.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you are looking to stop the seizures completely, please reach out to Claudia or myself. We have something that helps you as well as the animals. And I'm certainly an advocate for for that in my life. I have a 14-year-old dog, and her name is Golden Ray of Sunshine. We have another one who's turning 2. She's got a bit of schizo behavior, and her name's Happy. And then we've got the beautiful Claudia's dog, who's called Teddy. So yeah, and we're really good with animals, and animals are very sensitive to people, etc., etc. Beautiful to celebrate that. Hi, ladies, would love a message of drawn. Wollongong. Wollongong's in the house. Hiya, my lovelies. Whyalla, South Australia. You've got to get to know the beautiful Bailey.
Yes.
Hey, Marie.
Bailey has one of our crystal grids, and oh my goodness, it is the best one.
It is. It's a medicine woman. It is one of the. That is a really amazing crystal grid. Can we? Oh, we can't get a photo up there. That's all right. We've got Jude Rungi. We've got Teddy. He's so cute. We've got Liana. Okay, I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to go for. Are you okay if I go first, Claudia?
Go for it. I was just looking. I was looking up photos, and Ariane's been drawing, so I was a little bit taken aback.
Okay, no worries. So, do you know what? I think I'm going with Jared Anthony Lynch. Jared, would you like a card? Give me the heads up if you would. I don't want to just zoom in on you if you're not open.
Why could I possibly get on insight on your future?
Pardon? Who said that?
Jared. Cool.
Future. Well, the interesting thing, Gerard, is I don't believe in the future. I believe yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and there is only the present moment, meaning right here, right now. However, what I will do is tune into your abdomen, your heart, your solar plexus, your throat, and open to the crown chakra and draw in whatever it is. And I've suddenly got very tight around my throat.
Yeah, I'm tight around this area. Like it's. Ooh.
Okay, so whatever's going on in your life, I would encourage you in every possible way to step forward and to speak your truth and to come from a space of power, but a space of love as well. I hope this makes sense for you. The card that I'm drawing for you today is happiness. Oh my goodness, that's the name of my dog, is Happy, right?
I love that.
Happiness is a choice you have as you begin each day. Now, the wonderful thing about choosing happiness is you can choose to be angry. You can choose to give your power away. You can choose to be tight in your throat. And everything that you do, which is why our group is called Awaken Hearts, Igniting Choice.
Divine choice.
Your choice. Divine choice. Whatever it is, I never learn things off by heart. But what I want to say to you is, can you, will you, are you able to choose the difference between love, peace, harmony, and anger or frustration or not getting it right or waiting to get it right? I want you to come from a space, what would love say to that? That's what I'm going to say to that. Your turn, Claudia.
And so, Jared, what I want to say is so I'm going to invite you to actually move your body because the moment your name came up, I have not been able to stop moving. And I'm really wanting to move around the sacral area, around the stomach. And so it's like movement and allowing that energy or that stuckness, which you may possibly be feeling in calling in what your future is. With that, I did draw then the card Sacred Womb. The seeds of your creation are blossoming. It is time to nurture and birth the new with love, hope, and enthusiasm. And so you can replace enthusiasm with happiness because with happiness comes enthusiasm. It's not possible to be happy without enthusiasm, right? So allow that to actually rise up through you and allow it to shift through and break free all of those areas within you that you may be feeling just that little bit stuck. And these messages, by the way, are for each of you who are on because you're here. And that's the way it works. You are called to this space right now. Yeah.
And everything touches everything, as Claudia says.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter who we're doing a card for. Most of all, I'm doing a card for me because I'm speaking to me, and you just happen to be listening as well, which is so welcome, by the way. So welcome indeed. First of all, I want to address, you missed your dog, Joe. Joe, what I want to say to you, and she died 2 years ago, or he died 2 years ago, the wonderful thing.
Sorry, she was 14. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So the wonderful thing about animals, you just interrupted my flow and I allowed it. Can you believe it? Okay. We don't blame, justify, or shame here, but I just had to have a little dig because that's who I am. It's my nature. Okay. So the good thing about animals when they pass, one that you need to know, I've worked with animals my whole life. In fact, I worked with animals before I worked with people because animals deserved it more than people. So, Joe, I really feel you. 2 years is a long time, but I can tell you right now, that little dog or that big dog is by your side, wagging its tail or being in your present moment, and you just get to, you blessed to look for signs of what she used to do. Because when you do that, you will feel, you'll feel a brush of your leg, you'll feel a ball appear from nowhere, you'll just know. And that dog is sending you signs. And it's probably time, if you can, to get another one. And she will guide you to your newest dog. They are that amazing. My little dog right now, Golden Ray of Sunshine, she looked me in the eye and I knew straight away that she was mine. And I had no idea about a schmoodle, Shih Tzu Maltese poodle. But I know I've seen and been with her in many lifetimes. She's been one of my horses and all those sorts of things. So you want to get really woo-woo, let's go there. So I'm going to pick a card for you, Joe. Trust. It's the colour of my nail polish. Calm comes when you let go of struggle. Listen to and trust the whispers of your heart. Your heart knows you're not alone and your dog is with you. And so much love. If you want to go there, please do, Claudia.
Yeah, absolutely. And the card that's come up here is a blessing woven in time.
There
The
you go.
present circumstances are guiding you to a sacred space within you and within your heart where you will be able to see things more clearly. So as Miriam was saying, open up to those moments and those things that your dog did and just really tune in and allow those whispers from within your heart, within the sacredness inside of you, within that sacredness, and allow your dog to actually show, is it a her or he? She, show her presence with you. She's here.
Yeah, they always are with you. I'm going to clear the energy, and how I'm going to do that is with so much love. Celebrate. Woo! Okay, I got a horn with me from an old car. Trish.
I'll just respond to Jared just there. Sure. I'm so glad so Jared has said thank you. As I meditated last night, asking Archangel Michael to help null and void all past life contracts, as it is my birthright to have happiness in my life. Absolutely, absolutely. You get to have happiness in your life. You get to clear all of those past contracts where it's not. And actually, what we use very much so. We do actually a process which uses the Ruby Record Keeper, and it's a beautiful divine process where we use the Ruby Record Keeper to burn through some of the Akashic, those past beliefs that we've created within our Akashic, so that we clear and purify them.
Yeah. And you know what's beautiful? When you actually have a healing with one of us or both of us, if you choose us both, you'll actually get to see your divine essence and meet your highest consciousness on all levels. And we cut all cords and we do a forgiveness piece. So if that's something that you're all looking for, that's certainly something that we can do with you. We also have a package coming up. But before I talk about that, let's feel into, I did see a name, but I got
Haley Barrett.
Haley Barrett.
Haley Barrett.
You go for Haley. Haley. I love the name Haley. Haley had a run. That name had a run when the Haley comet came out all those years ago. And I remember the name going, what is Haley? What is Haley? And of course, so that makes me feel into the planetary areas. See? The planets of shooting stars as the cards fall out of Claudia's arms and hands. Here we go.
I own my power with dignity and grace, the dragon. And
Woo!
very interestingly, I have underneath the table this divine pace here, which is like sort of the scales on there look to be like a dragon. And so with that, this piece will actually help clear through your channel in order for you to own your power with dignity and grace. And so to allow you to feel safe. Oh, excuse me.
10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000.
10,000 times to feel safe. 10,000 times, 10,000 moments, 10,000 milliseconds, feeling safe always here in this moment so that you can be powerful, so that you can open up to the kindness that is inside of you.
Absolutely. So, Hayley, I feel like I know your name as well, Hayley Barrett. I feel like I know you. Anyway, the first card I pulled up for you, thank you, Claudia, that was beautiful, is I honor my body as a sacred temple and appreciate its hard work. Now, when I really tune in, tap in, turn on, get into the vortex, drop down, 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 I'm starting to feel a little tired. I'm starting to feel a little tight around my throat. I'm starting to feel the backs of my shoulders aching, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to disconnect with you with so much love. And I'm going to say to you, what can you do for your body on a daily basis that's going to make it smile from the inside out? What can you do? It could be just saying, oh, I look so nice today. Body, you look so nice. Thank you for carrying me this far, whatever it is. Or, you know, smile at yourself in the mirror. I'm not sure what it is, but there's definitely some body stuff here. And when I just go like that, yeah, and you've got, well, I won't ever portray or take your power away, but when it comes to confidence, I want you to think about courage before confidence. Courage before confidence. Put your big undies on, not your little G-string. Put your big undies on. And when you want to go out there and do something, I want to invite you to put your courage on like a jacket, and then your confidence will come. I hope that serves. Please give us feedback. Not that I'm attached, because I've got high intention, low attachment. And
Absolutely.
there you go.
If I can also add, I've popped up on the screen, so the courage before confidence, an affirmation for you, and each of you can be doing this. Put on that cloak. I own my power with dignity and grace. I own my power with dignity and grace. I own my power with dignity and grace. I own my power.
Yes, you do.
My power with dignity and grace.
Yep, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, infinity and beyond. Woohoo!
Absolutely, and play with that, play with that, play with that, play with repeating that statement over and over and over again. Please share with us what resonates. Please share with us what you're receiving.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you. Did that resonate with you, Bailey? I would love a reading tonight, please, my lovelies. Well, Bailey, it's very hard to say no to you. But before I do, I just said no to you.
Is it Hayley Marie?
Oh, okay. You're going there.
Would love a message on a situation with a guy, please. So first of all, I'm going to say you already know.
She's calling bullshit. Ha.
Hayley Marie, do you already know? Please, if you can also answer that. I'd like to offer you the knowing that you've already got the answer. You've already got the answer. You've got the answer within you. You already know.
And just remember, certainty is sexy.
I love it. And she said yes. I love you. See, that is awesome. See, now that is empowerment. How does it feel, Hayley, to know that you actually already know? To know that, because see, sometimes answering a question is, there we go, happiness. Sometimes answering a question can also take your power away. And here's the thing. with us, both Miriam and I, our absolute goal is always to give you the power back. Do not make anyone else outside of you the oracle. You are the one. You are the one. I'm hoping it will change for the good. Trust in you, trust in self, trust in you, trust in you, trust in self, trust in you, trust in self. You've got the answer within you. You get to stand up in your own power. See that there's a on the bottom of the screen. I own my power with dignity and grace. This is for you as well. I own my power with dignity and grace. I soften into my power.
And whatever's gone wrong within the relationship, if you are actually practicing forgiveness, and not forgiveness for whatever he or she did, forgiveness for the self, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you and I love you, and really go in layer upon layer, like you're your own Oreo, you're your own chocolate tart, you're your own cheesecake, you're your own sauce, you're your own power, you're your own everything, as you lick your lips and I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you and I love you. And then see your relationship blossoming again. Maybe you've got to reignite something. Maybe you've got to burn something. I don't know, but let's just see what Miracles Now says.
And another question, which may be just a little bit confrontational, is how did you create it?
Yeah, because you take 100% responsibility for what's in your life and 100% responsibility for what's not in your life. That makes it so much more freaking easy, let me tell you. To travel further on your path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. So that tells me, my love, Hayley, that tells me, Hayley the second Hayley, not Hayley the first Hayley,
Right.
Who are you surrounding yourself with? Do you have a community? And if not, why not? And if not, why not now? So Awakened Hearts is waiting for you. You will be asked to shine bright. You will be asked to say, if you really knew me, you would know blah. If you really knew me, you would know this. If you really knew me, you would know blah. Okay? And we will ask you to dive in, because not only will that heal you, even though you're perfect, whole, and complete, it will also heal your relationships. So beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to the tribe. And I'm going to go with Bailey next. Did you want to say something, my love?
I did. And so as you were speaking through there, this card jumped out, and it is a blessing of gratitude. Be grateful for all of your experiences, all of them. Gifts in strange wrapping papers.
Thankful for your painful, grateful for your plateful. Let's bring it.
And there's always a blessing unfolding.
Yeah.
We ask, what if we bring online?
What?
What if we bring Bailey online?
Let's bring Bailey online.
Bailey, are you here?
Bailey online. Are you ready, Bailey? You got your clothes on, babe? If not, perfect.
Well, hey, Bailey, if you are here, and you would like to, I can send you a link. And if not, totally okay. But
hello, Sam. You're late for a very important date. Good to see you here. Okay, Bailey, I'm going for you right now. This card jumped out, and it is the Creator. Bailey, Bailey, Bailey. Oh, my goodness gracious me. When Osho speaks like this, Bailey, big things are happening for you. Big things are shifting. My whole body is a goosebump from head to toe. Normally, what I want to say to you is, Bales, this is the time to put the stake in the ground and really claim what it is you want. I want you to go more into your self-worth. I want you to say 10, 10, 10, 10, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. I don't know why I want you to say that, but I'm also drumming it into my beautiful friend on the other side of the screen as well. You deserve, we deserve, we all deserve, we allow, we deserve, we receive. I allow, I deserve, I receive. What can I do differently? The more I allow and deserve and receive, the more I can give. And you can't give from an empty cup. You can only give from a full cup. And Bailey, this is your time. I'm going to pick one more Osho card because it's you, Bailey, and you're already in Awakened Hearts.
And I've sent Bailey the link. So Bailey may or may not just pop in.
Okay, well, if she pops in, that's awesome. But this is the tiger walking on the world. Bailey, since whatever's happened and you shifted.
Hang on.
She's in. So this is exciting because we now learned how to do this. I mean, I've learned jack shit, but Claudia has, which is amazing. Bailey, Bailey, success is on your side, darling. I am super excited to have you here because you know what? When Osho deals these sorts of cards without even having a clearing or anything, you are about to. How many people you got in your course, Bailey?
So far I've got 3 who are bringing another 3. So I've got 6 already enrolled and going.
Celebrate.
And I've got another 2. I am celebrating like completely. Oh,
there you go.
Amazing.
Celebration of what has happened. So I did a little something for Bailey because I can. And in doing that, we gently pushed her forward with so much love. She's going to be leaving her job. She's come to Circle. She's doing the work. She's in the work. And far out bananas, I nearly swore. Far out bananas. That is amazing. Kudos to you, my love.
Absolutely.
Yes, as you were talking, I'm sorry, I just have to say this. As you were talking, it was 555 here in my town.
Woo-hoo! I love it. Amazing. So Bailey, would you like to? Okay, so who are you? Have you got any cards there with you?
Yes, I've got all 5 of my decks.
Amazing. Okay, so who have we got? What do you think of Zoe Williams?
Can I take the rest of the night off now? See ya.
No. That would be no.
Right.
That would be getting right back.
Okay, sorry, just checking.
Back in the seat.
This I can do. This is putting me on the spot, but I can do it.
I love you.
This is spontaneity.
I love you too.
This is spontaneity, and this is what you're going to be doing full on, big time, in a big way. So you start off small and you go really big.
Very
go broad, go wide, go deep. Let's do it, Bailey.
Zoe Williams.
Yes.
And
so I'm using my Work Your Light Oracle deck. Okay.
I've got goosebumps.
I can't see any comments.
That's okay. We can share.
All I can say to you, Zoe, is she says, hello, ladies. I've joined the group. So grateful to be a part of it all. I would love a card if you're drawn to me. Of course we're drawn to you. We're drawn to you all, but we just tease a lot. Sending light and love. Beautiful. So, Zoe, we're going for you, babe. ZW, Zorro. Bring me in.
So 3 cards fell out.
Ooh, okay.
Which is fitting because there's 3 of us. It's just quickly because it's all I can already see it when it's happening. So first of all, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So there is something going on that's happening right now. This is a cycle that you're going through. Something is repeating for you. What's happening? What's happening? What is life showing you? So that way you can learn a lesson from it. And then from that, you're also longing for home. So Mintercan is the next card. So you're longing for home, and it's like that's what's going on. So there's a longing that you have. You're yearning for something, and this is also the pattern that's going on. You're yearning for something that you've wanted before, but it's coming up again. But they're telling you that all you need to do is shift. All you need to do is shift and dance with life. Change your energy. What can you do to change your energy? How can you go forth and move from yourself? My cat is scratching out my couch, of course. What can you do to move from yourself and become more yourself? Tap into your higher energies, your true self. Like what can you do to dance with life and bring life in, bring that joy in to your life and just have fun, play. Because then
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Is there another one? Was that 3?
No, that was all 3. Just quick, off the chain and go. Just that was all they wanted. Quick message.
And so, but of course, the card that flew out in alignment to what you're saying is the blessings of letting go. So yeah.
Let go, let God. Let go, let God. I mean, you can replace it with Allah, Buddha, Krishna. I don't care what you wanted to, but let go, let God. If we hang on, my mother came around this afternoon, and she was telling me how much angst and everything she was in, and I was just looking at her and witnessing for the very first time, maybe witnessing and not saying a thing, because as a healer it's like I want to fix people and there's nothing wrong with people, and I just listened to her, and God willing, my daughter sitting next to me was like, oh really, that's interesting, that sounds like a lot of drama. And I'm just, so everything touches everything. Oh, she's gone. Bye. Oh, okay. Everything touches everything.
Did she mean
I'm
Oh, it said something with devices, so she's coming back. Here we go.
So everything touches everything. So when you really know what you really know, you get to explain, you get to be with, you get to hold energy and learn to pivot, like really learn to pivot. You practice the art of pivoting. You set 3 alarms, my Zoe, beautiful Zoe, 3 alarms. One of them's for joy, one of them's for control, and one of them's for approval. And on your joy alarm, I want you to exaggerate joy. You fake it till you make it. On your control alarm, I want you to sit there and go, am I in control right now? Do I feel safe? Do I feel in approval? Really access that and see what you're doing. And if you can, let go, let God. That's all. That's a real definite. There's no card for you. It's let go, let God. And that was amazing. And I'm so glad you joined our groups, because you get to choose every single step of the way. Really, you do. I'm done.
I'm just adding this in because that is a beautiful message.
What was?
There we go. 3 alarms. So I've popped it in there. So we give what's called soul integration play. So your soul integration play is 3 alarms. And so this is for everyone. Put 3 alarms in there. Have a joy alarm. And in that joy alarm, as Miriam said, fake it till you make it. Control. Another alarm. Questioning yourself. And I am repeating this so that way you really, really like bring in that knowing of it. Am I in control? Oh, hang on. How can I drop more into food?
10101010.
Absolutely. Always 10. Okay, who's next?
Okay, so it's me, is it? I'm ready. Messages, yep. Please, lady. Trish Williams, I have a reading, please. I'm exhausted emotionally. Oh, I can feel where you're exhausted emotionally, and I really feel you. And what I'm going to say to you, Trish, right now is watch your language. And I don't mean you're swearing. I mean, if I say to my body, I'm exhausted, I'm exhausted, I'm exhausted, I'm exhausted. What about if I said, I'm experiencing exhaustion? I'm experiencing tiredness right now. Right now, I'm experiencing lack of a little bit of sleep. Right now, this is what's going on for me, and I would really like to invoke more energy in my vortex. So language is so potent and so powerful. Try that on for a moment.
And to add to that, sort of to also add a bit of a visualization is like when you put a word like I am experiencing, I am noticing, I am aware that, and then state the I am statements, it moves it from being I am noticing that, I am aware that, actually, hang on, I can then look at it. So it moves it from being, oh my gosh, it is me, it's all of me, to being something that you can actually look at and feel. And when you look at it, you can be then more open. Because see, if something's there, it's really hard to see. But if it's here, you can actually go, oh, let me have a look at that and get curious about it.
And sometimes we get to look at the world through a kitten, through a puppy, or through a child's eyes. Or, better still, God makes no mistakes. And I don't want to be a God basher, but there are no mistakes. So, Trish, the card I got for you, which I wasn't pulling, but God told me to, so I am. Self-love, would that change anything or everything? So when that sort of comes up, my love, you get to lean in, you get to be supported, you get to be, looked after, you get to be nurtured. And it starts with some of your thoughts. I say that with so much dignity, integrity, and love. So let's love on you. Let's send some love to the beautiful Trish Williams
And Bailey, do you have anything to add?
Yes. So, Claudia, as you were talking, I got this card. So I used the universe has your back oracle deck, and it's when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So what I got from that, as soon as I saw it, it was a message. It wasn't the exact same message on the card. It was what you're being told in this transmission, what's being spoken to you, what's coming through for you. Just because it's a little bit out there, what's the worst that could happen by trying it? Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, the best outcome is that you can change the world that you see just by changing how you speak to yourself. Just because you don't know if this is, because this isn't based in scientific fact, what we're saying doesn't mean that it can't be beneficial. Like, what's the worst that can happen from trying it? All that you need to do is try and lean on that. And you don't need the certainty of science. You don't need that. Like, that is fine. That is absolutely fine. Like, I realized tonight, I love living in magic. I love living in flow, but I love science. I love chemistry. I love biology. I love all of the sciences because they all work together. Magic is just something like, what is happening right now is just something that science hasn't discovered yet. It's something that science hasn't been allowed to discover yet. And once it is, then everyone else will start to come on board. And that will be the introduction of the new golden age.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
and
Beautiful.
literally the world we are seeing is changing. Always.
Absolutely.
And look at all the evidence. Look at all the evidence of that. Absolutely. The world is changing. Hello.
It's brilliant.
It's super exciting times. And also I want to add, which has nothing to do with what was just said, when energy, if you really get to understand and be in energy, you know, when everything is in alignment and everything synchronizes and it's like, oh, I stroked the cat, I fed the cat's in at the front door and I don't know why I'm using a cat, but I'm trusting that. And then, you know, I bought a lottery ticket and God, I didn't win the whole lottery, but I won a fair amount. Or this and that. It's synchronicity, alignment. It goes through you, not to you. It is a flow, and it's a flow of letting go and allowing. Just so you know, the message I'm about to deliver right now, when you're wanting through the screen, I really want a card, I really want a card, I really want a card, and I really want it now, that to me kind of makes me want to step back, and it also gravitates towards neediness. Whereas a powerful request of, this is what's going in my life in my life right now, and this would really serve me. Can one of your ladies please draw me? May one of you ladies please draw me a card? That is so much more sexy and so much more in your power, because we're not telling you anything your soul does not already know.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I said that, but I had to say it.
Well, so as you were talking, so the card that jumped out is the seer. And what I want to say is, in alignment with what Miriam has said and what we said also earlier today, you are the seer. You are the one. You are the one. You already know all of the answers that you're looking for. You already know. Empower yourselves. You've got the answers. And then use this for play. Because this is...
Let it be a gateway.
A gateway to possibility. A gateway to, oh, what else? How can I get confirmation on what I want? Oh, and let's play with that. Let's
10101010, just weaving. Okay. Catherine Hill. Catherine, my love, I've now shifted my energy completely. So yes, you can. Catherine, all my cards are mixed up. I hate that. That's control. Control alarm. Ooh. Okay.
Same card jumped out.
All right. I'm going with my rainbow cards because I love Susie Shield and she's a sweetheart, and I would love to get her famous because I love these cards. I really love these cards. I really love these cards.
Really? I need to look at these cards. Just saying.
Courage.
What?
Right. I got to tell you, this card's come up twice tonight, and happiness has come up twice tonight. And when something like this comes up a lot, I want to really breathe into where is it that everyone, not generalizing, but where is it that you, me, Claudia, Bailey, stay in our comfortable zone because it's easier, it's more, oh, it's snuggly, it's a cold day in Sydney today, whatever it is. But my edge would be to lean in and go, what is it that you've not done that takes a lot of courage or even a little courage? So if you've not done your first Facebook Live and you've got medicine on your heart, then damn well do it. And tag some of us in it so we can see and witness you.
Tag
That's how
us.
you do it. Pardon?
Yeah, definitely tag us so that we can support you.
And then the other part of it is, again, I'm going to say courage before confidence. Big undies. The audience don't see you. And if you're scared of doing something, it's not about you anyway, because you're doing medicine on your heart. It is never about you. And if you make it about you, that's not service, that's bullshit. Oh, I swore. There you go. And someone's trying to ring me, so my thing is vibrating. So, sweetheart, I want you to try something. If you really knew me, you would know that I take on new things on a regular basis. If you really knew me, you would know that Claudia and I push each other on a daily basis. If you really knew me, you would know that Bailey, I've just gone to the extent because I see her edge and I see exactly where she's going. And as a seer, I'm able to give. If you really knew me, blah, 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 blah. That takes courage, right? So you got this. You got this, girl. You got this. I'm done.
Absolutely. Did you want to go next, Bailey, with a card?
Yeah, I've just to add to what Miriam said, really, these two cards fell out. The Four of Pentacles, which is just the picture is someone standing there withholding the abundance, withholding the coins, because that's what pentacles are. They're the coins. They're withholding from a child who's building them. So that is where the world was and where we're moving on from. And this is also, come back. Where was it? There was something that you really said, Miriam, about, and you, Claudia, about taking back your power. And in order to do that, and once you do that, you can use your own knowledge, because you are your own oracle. You are your own high priestess. You are your own power. Come back to that. Instead of letting someone else have the power over you, come back and take it for yourself. It's your power.
That's gold.
I've done the same thing. I've done it. I've been doing it, and I am doing it. And if I can do it, why can't you? Honestly. And what you said, Miriam, like adding on, just if it's, and something I really resonated and received when you said that was, as long as you have medicine on your heart, it's not about you. As long as you, as long as you're serving and you have that in your heart and service to humanity and the betterment of humanity and the betterment of yourself in turn, that's all that matters. Like, because what you put out there is what you receive. It's the law of attraction. And if you better yourself, you better the world. That's why we first must go into ourselves and upgrade. And then once we come out of it, we can help the world and serve.
Yes, we can. If you really knew me, you would know how family is one of my highest values. Yes, I know that of you, Dee. Thank you so much. It sure is. Ruth, I also, shall we put out our email as well, or not?
I've messaged Ruth also.
Oh, you've got Ruth. You've got Ruth. Struth, yep. Ruth, we've got you. Don't worry. So, Claudia's coming to help.
To also add to that, once we move through from going within so that we can come out, the card is Tree of Souls. This is where we get to, it's beautiful, isn't it? This is where we get to tap into our collective wisdom. Our collective wisdom.
Sorry.
Putting his moment is a whore.
I've got my setup here. I've got my stand-up desk. I've got my horn.
I'm in
I've
a
got my,
stand-up desk too, and I'm on my pajamas.
I got my bells are ringing. I'm grounded. Energy's flowing through me, not to me. It's all good. Raf.
So Dee has asked for a card around her son. So we get to go with Dee because
Okay. Yeah, we do. I love you, Dee. Okay, let's see what nature. I'm not going first because I speak to her every single day, so I'm not going first. I'll let someone. Why don't we let Bailey?
Yeah.
The card that just sort of flipped out was Judgment. I'm just using my normal Rider-Waite tarot deck, and so this isn't what people think about being judged. It's not about being judged for the now. It's also about going to the past and like having a look at what happened, what has happened, and like it's a way of celebration for me. Like I need to pull another card. Hold on, from my inspiration deck. So something is happening, and there is call for celebration because something is coming to an end in a way. I'm almost getting like it's like you're not allowing yourself to be judged. No, wait for it.
I hope you got a box
There
of
we
tissue.
go. Wait, what? Box of tissues?
Not you, Bailey.
Okay. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So instantly, what I was saying before about helping, helping ourselves and then helping others, and then Claudia connecting it to the consciousness. It's all coming back in that circle. And it's like, this is the cycle that we all need to get on, the cycle that we all need to work through. Oh no, cycles. Sorry. Coming back to cycles. It's like this, what's ending and what's coming to an end is allowing you to love in a different way. It's allowing you to see more love. It's shifting the way you see it, so that way you can see the world in a different way.
Perfect.
I hope that resonates.
I've got goosebumps all the way up my legs, Bailey. So not just anywhere else, just my legs. So you're on the money.
And so the card D, beautiful, beautiful D that came out as Bailey was speaking into it is a blessed season. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has purpose, unique beauty, and challenges, and everything is always unfolding with the divine will of your soul. And what I'm actually going to invite you into, beautiful D, is to connect in with your heart the next time you're in meditation and feel into a flower that resonates with you, a flower that connects you to this feeling of the cycles, of knowing, of the seasons of your life. And really connect into that flower and allow that flower to bloom and blossom. And within that blooming and blossoming, knowing that the stem of the flower is actually going down and really grounding into Mother Earth and connecting into the roots within Mother Earth and growing out through your heart and shining up the sun. Yourself. Really allow that.
Thank you. Complete? I'm going to, well, 3 cards came out, but the one that I really want to say is hope. With hope, you awaken yourself to miracles where the impossible becomes possible. And that's what resonated with me so much. And with this baby coming, there is going to be so much shifting. She's not having a baby, girls, don't worry, okay? But someone in her family is, and with this baby coming through, there's going to be so much joy and so much opening. It's going to cause a whole lot more of hope. And with that, the flowering that Claudia spoke of, and the rhymes, the seasons, and the cycles that Bailey spoke of, is going to be yesterday is a mystery and tomorrow's history. And let's come back to the present, because that's all there is. And I get a really good feeling. I've got goosebumps now on the back of my heart. So that is super exciting for me. So I feel like it's not that far away, Dee. Just be patient. I'm speaking here, of course.
Okay, so
You're welcome.
I'm really tuning into Raph. So Raph has made a couple of comments, and so I've been having a little bit of a chat with Raph.
Oh, have you?
Well, just
behind the scene, Raph?
Oh, no. I'm like online. I'm like very, very visibly having a chat. Like very visibly.
Oh, Maria, welcome to the page, darling. Good to have you here. So, shall we read it to everyone, or you know what you're doing?
So, I'm going to distill it into getting off the merry-go-round, so that way you can step in, find your purpose, and land, and go. Now I'm here.
Bring it. I'll just give us a moment of.
See, do you realize I am blessed to play like this every day? And can I say, do you know how much strength it requires to go, no, I'm centered. Boom. And I go,
Stop whinging. Your angels are growing wings. Move on.
Oh, I love you both.
No, I've got wings.
Ready? Come on. Raph's experiencing tiredness. Raph is waiting for you to.
I love Raph. You know what, Raph? Actually, what I'm going to say to you, Raph, if you're ready to actually shift through this, Raph, if you're ready to invest in yourself, if you're ready to really go there, get off the merry-go-round and be in a space where you can also ignore Miriam with love. But if you're really ready to go there and to stand up and be the owner of your life, stand in your light, stand in your power, and actually go out and grab hold of the life that you're meant to live in the way that you're meant to live it, do contact us, because we may have something for you. We do work deeply with people over a period of months in order to work through this. So, aside from that, Miriam, I am going to choose a card for you.
Oh, Bailey, you've brought a little bit of freshness to this re-engaging of our spiritual directory that we've got another 2 months to go.
I love that. I actually just pulled a card for the two of you, basically. The dolphin caller. Pure, joyful friendships and loving help. If that does not describe you, I don't know what does.
Bailey, Julia. Okay. Everyone wants the horn. Sorry, Raph. Thank you, Bailey.
Okay. I love that. Thank you so much. So, Raph, darling, this card has come up again. Okay. And it is called a blessed season. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. So even in these moments of continual struggle with work, even in these moments with looking for a deeper meaning, even in those moments, each one has a purpose. Each one has a gift for you. Each of them, every single one of these moments. Know that you have the power to stand in your own essence and rise through your own. I'm talking.
I've got something very important to say when you finish.
Same.
Okay. So, Raph, here is it straight. And Claudia, and she's right. We have certainly got something for you. Raph, here's your stretch. Here's your sip. Here's your soul integrated practice. Your heart knows, babe. Your heart knows how to be in work. Your heart knows how to be in bed. Your heart knows how to play. Your heart knows, right? It actually knows. So while you're challenged at work, what I'm going to give you to do is every day you go into work, you are going to put on this mask of clownness, this mask of, hey, it's a great day today. I'm going to fake it till I make it. Yes, sir, I'd love to do that for you. Oh, anyone else want a photocopying? Oh, no problem. I'm going to be photocopying right now. I'd love to do yours for you. You are going to exaggerate that until you meet me and Claudia and Bailey, and exaggerate that until it comes out of your mouth naturally, because right now you're in story, and behind the story there's no freaking glory. Yeah. So
and
get a whirlwind in your mind.
I was in corporate for 22 years. I've only recently left about a year and a half ago, so I get the work in an area where it's possibly not fully in alignment.
Yeah. So stay there. Anyway. Money, hire us. You'll be fine. Get a whirlwind in your mind. Take time to be still. Whisper to your heart. Tell me and listen. Go for it, Bailey.
Mine is just short, sharp, and shiny. Obstacles are detours in the right direction.
Yes. I love that.
See how quick she was?
I know. Well, okay. Well, so you might have interrupted me. You're sitting there going,
we've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Okay. You know what? I want to get my swords. I'm going out for a second.
Oh, you see, how's this? It's you and me, Bailey. What shall we look at? No, she's still talking.
I still want to talk about this card. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. It was like what you were saying, Claudia. Like all of the moments, everything is blessed, everything is divine, everything is amazing, and everything is leading you to the right direction, to where you want to go.
Yep.
You might find that is what this life is. It's leading you to somewhere that you want to go. You already know this. As has been the topic of all night, you already know. That is what you already know. Everything that is happening, like every decision that you have to make, you already know what's in your highest good. We don't have to tell you. We just make it easier. But you already know. That's all I want to say.
Awesome, Bailey. And I'm going with Kim now. You can keep with the swords. Thank you so much, Bailey, for popping on here. Yes, you too. Yes, short, sharp, and shiny. I love it. Kim, the card I pulled for you, and you're gonna die in a really good way of laughter. It's the same card that came up for the beautiful Raph. It's the same card. I mean, I may as well just keep 3 cards out tonight and say, oh, well, this is really boring. But follow your heart. Embrace your path with love, and you will find the gift. Your heart knows it within. So clearly, guys, this is all about heart today. Not bosoms, heart. It is about heart. To reach your heart. You get to feel your heart. You get to your blessing. Drop in on every level and make a start. Come to Awaken Hearts. Is that the name of our group?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. It's a great name. Who invented that? And ignite your choice, because we will give you SIPs, soul integrated practices. We will love you. We will nurture you. We will kick your asses if needed. And you get to play with us and create a community. Oh, she's gone again. A community of so much love. So I hope this hurts. I hope this helps. Certainly hope it doesn't hurt. Fake it till you make it. It sounds right. Oh, good. I love that. And we also have a package. Do you want to talk into the package before we leave? We have 1 minute.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Okay, so our package, what we've got coming up for August is that we're actually really opening the doors to a really special container in August, which has 2 sacred circles, 1 healing transmission within the group, and 1 laser-focused coaching. Each week, you will receive soul integration graded play, because everything is always about how you do anything is how you do everything, and it's about how you're living through your life. It will also give you, what else have we got in there? You will also have a growth buddy as part of this, and you will also receive $150 to $5 towards our Crystal Grid course. So if this is for you, let us know. But basically, this is a harmonization back to your inner light, back to yourself, back to your soul light, back to your inner being, back to being who you came here to be. So it is a 1 month. It is a taste tester into working with us. So it's a taster, and where all perceptions are dissolved. Life is renewed from this space. So please, if you are interested at all, let us know. PM us. I will actually just...
don't keep us a secret either. We haven't discussed price here, because price doesn't matter. It's whether or not, don't let money get in the way. It's whether or not you're called to us, and we will tell you the price when you ask and when you reach out for us, because we always over deliver. I want to thank Bailey so much from the bottom of our hearts, the dynamic duo. Thank you, Bailey, for coming in, sharing your wisdom. And I'm sorry your phone died, but it was perfect timing, of course. And we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. We're on here every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. We will have invites for other people as well. And who knows where we're going to go with this, but we're here till November.
Absolutely. I think we can play with, do you know what? I'd actually like to play with, I would like to play with bringing people on and perhaps doing a bit of a laser-focused coaching session, or perhaps a bit of a healing.
Sure.
And Raf, I'd love to, sort of encourage you, if you want to connect, let me know, pop in here and I'll send you a private message. I think, if you're ready to shift that, shake it up and stand up in your own light, let's go and join us. Awakened Hearts, igniting divine choice.
Absolutely. We're growing and we're going, and you get to grow and go as well. Let go, let God. Infinite love and gratitude on all levels. May you have a blessed week until we see you. We love you. We see you. We honor you. And remember, you do matter, and all lives matter. Over and out. Don't keep us.
We love you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye, Dee.